YouTube land. I am the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. Thank you for joining me. As always, it's nice to see you. Welcome to another edition of Compound Concentrates and Coffee, the daily webisode where we kick back, chill, relax, virtual sets together, listen to some great music, and we talk about pretty much anything and everything. So, hopefully you don't get offended. And if you do, what is the good word today? How is everyone? What's up, James? How are you, buddy? Thanks for joining us over there. Nice to see you as always, man. What is happening? Of course, got to throw on the much better start today. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Cheers for that. Hello, Liz. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there, Facebook Land. Nice to see you as always. What is the good word today? Hopefully they're all good words. I always tell people, any day that I can wake up, I can get out of bed, my eyes are open, I'm breathing, it's the start to a great day. Wherever it goes from here is entirely up to this cat. Good morning, Jake. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. Jake, Liz, Jake, then of course, YouTube. What is up, H7? Smoke 'em if you got 'em. That was Fight or Flight from Ethan McSell, by the way. Such a great, great tune. Here's Vindicated by the same man, Ethan McSell. If you like what you hear, don't forget, you can check them out right here in YouTube. Also, these artists have their own websites that you can go to. So what's on everyone's agenda for today? What is happening? Good morning, buddy. Thanks for joining us today, Bud Rich. Good to see you as always. Trying to find a lawyer for prosecuting state agencies for fraud. Oh. Get him. Ah, that's true. Again, my condolences, my friend. Absolutely. Hey, Joseph, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook. Nice to see you, as always. I hear you. I hear you. I'm actually getting ready to pack up a bowl right now myself. Vindicated. Ethan McSell. Unbelievable talent on the guitar. Good morning, technology. How are you today? Thanks for joining us over here in YouTube land. Everybody, technology, technology, everybody. Facebook, technology. What is the good word today? Skywalker OG is an absolute good word. Very nice. I myself am puffing on some Girl Scout cookies. Nice. Sunset Sherbet Daz. Wedding cake flour. I like wedding cake. Yep. Wedding cake and birthday cake are the two I had concentrates of. Not too long ago, actually. Very, very nice. Sure. That was Demilitarized Zone. Ethan McSell. Here's Gut Check. BBK. You're going to have to forgive me. I most likely would normally know what you're talking about, but quite frankly, my brain's not engaged yet. Blackberry Kush. Thank you. Yes, we do actually have a Blackberry that the program deals with. Good morning, my beautiful. How are you? Thank you for joining us over there in Facebook land. It's nice to see you as always. Oh, absolutely. You can never go wrong with anything berry-wise. I've always said that. Blackberry, blueberries, you know, it's just so nice. Really. A lot of the berry family are ones that when you first open the bottle, open the jar or whatever it is, just when the scent comes up, it like first starts to help out. Sure. Again, a Kush, you can't go wrong with. Exactly. Kush, anything. Yep. I'm feeling all right. I'm doing, compared to yesterday, my beautiful, I'm 100%. And yes, I'm happy that you wanted to go in. Absolutely. That was Gut Check. Here's In the Shadows. And again, just to keep up to speed, any of the new ones that are in today, when you hear me talking to some individuals, maybe answering a question or saying something, and you're like, you know, hey, what's going on? I don't see this in my chat. I have 2 chats running, and I have 2 cameras running at the same time. All right, my beautiful, you have a good day. I'll talk to you later. I simulcast to both Facebook land as well as YouTube land. And each one of those cameras has their own chat. So I try to keep up with everybody, and every once in a while some people are like, you know, how come I'm not seeing all these others in my chat? Well, that's because you're on the one camera and they're on the other. In the Shadows, here is Rise, Ethan McSell. It's fully understandable, Budrich. You do what you gotta do, my friend. Again, you take it easy over there. I do absolutely send my condolences. And, you know, I'm around anytime you want to talk, man. It's understandable. Oh, wrong one. Here's some huge news in the world of cannabis. A marijuana company is listed on the U.S. Stock Exchange for the first time. Cronos Group is the first marijuana company to be listed on the U.S. Stock Exchange after receiving approval from the Securities and Exchange Commission to officially trade on the NASDAQ. The Canadian licensed weed producer will trade under the ticker symbol CRON, C-R-O-N, starting today, February 27th. Although weed is still federally illegal in the United States, Cronos was approved due to its being a licensed Canadian company. In addition to now being able to invest in weed on a U.S. stock exchange, it is currently legal for American investors to invest in Canadian marijuana companies that trade on any Canadian exchange. According to investment bank Cowen and Co., the U.S. pot industry is worth an estimated $6 billion. It's worth way the fuck more than that, let me tell you. Even though recreational marijuana is still only legal in 9 states and Washington, D.C., with more states expected to follow, 29 states having legalized medicinal marijuana, the industry is expected to grow to $50 billion by 2026. While now trading on the U.S. stock exchange, Cronos does not intend to enter the U.S. market, quote, until cannabis is federally legal, according to CEO Michael Gorenstein. They say for more details on the story, you can check out the website. That's absolutely huge. Like that's a mark this day on the calendar huge for cannabis. Here's Rabid. Legally traded. Here we go with the sun again. I can't believe I move around to try and make things better, and I'm still having issues. More from Ethan McSell. That was Rabid. Here is Sea of Sand. Thank you for the share, John. I appreciate that as always. Food. I hear you. Gotta have breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day, right? Excuse me 1 second, off. Ethan Mixell. Awesome, awesome fucking player. So talented. You want to get your... Okay. Well, sat on my dog's head because he decided to put his head down right as I sat. Oh, man, it's still there. Unreal. Here's Angel of Mercy from Ethan Mixell. All right. All right. Oh no, don't tell me the camera froze over there. Is the YouTube camera frozen? No? Okay. Awesome. It's only frozen on my end. I can deal with that. Thank you, John. I appreciate the share, as always. You're awesome. Counter-Strike. Nice. I haven't played that in a while, but it's always a good game. Absolutely. Here Warriors. Dead Reckoning. Ethan McSell. Okay. All right. What's going on, Andrew? How are you? Thanks for joining us over there, Facebook land. Nice to see you as always. What is the good word today? Dead Reckoning. Here's March On, Ethan McSell. Always enjoyed this dude. Always. Well, I've always enjoyed all his tunes. Can't go wrong with the guy. He's a great player. Excuse me. Thank you for the like there, Jim. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Ethan McSell, march on. Here's Double Helix from Ethan McSell. What's going on, Rachel? How are you? Thanks for joining us over there on Facebook Land. As always, it's nice to see you. What is the good word for today? Nice to see you today. Just work as normal, huh? Good morning, Sue. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there on YouTube. Nice to see you today. Right now I'm smoking on some Girl Scout cookies. Real nice. Always enjoyable. Okay. Where are you joining us from there today, Mike? Excuse me. Man. I kept trying to hold in them coughs, but that just wasn't going to work. Absolutely. Music every time, Rachel. Even when I'm doing a test on a product, I'll kind of throw in a couple of songs. During Compound Concentrates and Coffee, the entire show is song-less. Absolutely. Good morning, Scott. And I am doing better. Thank you very much. Yeah, yesterday is just one of those days where, I mean, it's what I deal with. You know, and wanted people to see. I mean, it's no fun. A lot of people don't understand inward conditions because they see the outside and they're like, well, you look okay, you don't look sick. Like, really? Oh no. Good morning, OMC. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. As always, it's nice to see you. Awesome. Gotta hustle, right? Gotta pay the bills. I'm thinking it's about that time. Dab time. Smoke him if you got him. Ethan Mixell. Granite. This is the coming storm. Good dab. Good dab. Oh, that's better. Much better. Ooh. Ethan Mixell, A Coming Storm. Here is Demise, Ethan Mixell. Harnessed a Bubblicious the other day, not quite what I was expecting. It has a very rhubarb smell and flavor to it. Very good, just not. That actually sounds interesting to me. OMC. Because, obviously it's not the norm, A Bubblicious with a rhubarb scent. Wow. Let's see. Bubblicious is a Nirvana Seed rendition of the classic Indiana bubblegum, refined in the Netherlands since the 1990s. Bubblicious captures the signature bubblegum flavor that first led to this hybrid widespread notoriety. Sometimes Bubblicious will even take on a pink hue that further justifies the naming of this sweet-smelling hybrid. Potent and relaxing, Bubblicious offers full-body effects that soothe tension and stress, even in seasoned THC veterans. See, that sounds like a nice strain. Yeah, right? No, that doesn't sound like it if it's rhubarb. That's, again, that's just so, it's so, unique. It's so off that my mind, I'm the type of individual that goes, wow, all right, something different, If it's not what I was expecting, sure, you get a little upset. Nirvana. Oh, I wish I could play Nirvana and other music like that, Rachel, but I cannot. I would violate my terms of service both here in Facebook and in YouTube. Facebook will pull my broadcast, and YouTube will be like, rhubarb pie strain. Yeah. It's very dark green, no pink or purple. When it was growing, it had a very gassy smell. Now it's dried and curing. It smells like fresh rhubarb. That is so fun. Like, wow. Here's Run from Ethan Mixell. Yeah, no. No, I wish I could. I mean, I may have mentioned, may have mentioned Nirvana during a sentence speaking about something, like maybe it's pure Nirvana or something, but yeah, no, I can't, I can't play that kind of music. I actually had one day, this will kind of show you. One day I had music in another room, in another section of my house playing. Now, it was being played on PLR, but I do my music here, as everybody knows. So that wasn't that loud, at least not to me. I'm doing my thing, and I get an email telling me that I have violated, and that, you know, if I didn't agree to pull my stream down, I would end up going through this whole issue through Facebook. Now, at first, of course, I contact Facebook, and I'm like, what are you talking about? All the music I play is clear. There's no copyright issues. I'm like, it's through the audio library out of YouTube, just like the audio library that you provide to people. Oh, yes. And they were like, literally, their system that runs and list, you know, basically, I don't know if it tests or measures the algorithms or how it works, that it can detect music. In all music, there's codes that these systems pick up online that they can tell whether or not it's cleared or someone's violating a copyright issue. So I was like, wow, wait a minute. You're telling me, like, literally, this thing picked up music from another room while other music was playing over on top of it. And exactly. That's the way I look at it, OMC. As long as the plant goes through, it's a new experience. And exactly, technology. Exactly. It was just, you know, it was funny because I really, truly was like, you know, what are you talking about? I didn't violate anything. I'm not doing anything to violate. I'm purposely playing music that I'm being told is, you know, free and clear from either yourself or YouTube. Whoops. So, yep, we stay here. You know, I mean, I've gotten turned on to some great artists and some really, really cool tunes. You know, I mean, there's 20 genres of music that I have access to. So there really is a little bit of something for everybody. And at first, when I started doing this, a lot of us were like, oh, okay, so all of these are instrumentals. Not a problem. You know, it's cool. I mean, you listen to Ethan railing on the guitar. Dude fucking kicks ass. But there are actually songs from artists in here that have lyrics in them. Coffee. Love the bass in the back, huh? Cool. Nice. Again, it's another reason why I actually started putting music in my show. Is because, quite frankly, a lot of people would do that. They would have the screen drop down. Oh, I have no idea. We haven't heard anything yet, Scott. Seriously, there's nothing they can do. I mean, you know, my youngest is now 18. But, yes, it's one of the reasons why people said that they would have it minimized. You know, they would just listen to us chat, listen to us talk back and forth and stuff. Because at first, basically, it was just a chat program, virtual sesh. And I threw in one song one day after discovering the music library, and everybody loved it. Literally, right during that time, shit peaked. So I went, oh, okay, well, apparently people won't mind it. I threw in a couple more songs during some future broadcasts. Again, well received. Everybody liked it. And then I just straight up asked people, hey, would you be interested in me, you know, making part of the regular Compound Concentrates and Coffee being a music broadcast? And everybody loved it. So, here we are. Speaking of, that was Takeoff from Ethan McSell. Here's the Fiery Furnace. And yeah, Scott, I'm sure the haters really were sitting there, or have, you know, since then seen the video or heard about it and have sat there like, but there is zero that they can do about that. I'm sure I'll probably get some anonymous hate mail. Like, literally, believe it or not, people still take the time out of their day to write me anonymous hate mail and send it via snail mail. Now, granted, this individual a long time ago came out, you know, and admitted who it was after they got caught, of course. Yes, they're young, fragile eggshell minds. No emails. No emails. Literal snail mails, though. I have gotten letters in the mail. You know, just basically talking about how I'm such a bad person. You know, the dredge on society, as it were, for doing what I do. Doing what I do. They even broke it down one time and said, like, you know, my cannabis activism. Who do I think I am to go out and expect people to listen to me when it comes to things about cannabis? They're like, it's been around so much longer than you have. Anything that you've learned is already rehashed. Interesting take on it. It was wrong, but an interesting take. Here is Taking a Beating. Kind of fits the moment. Oh yes. Oh yes. I've had other individuals, because a lot of what I do is in helping people and donating to different things, causes, charities, stuff like that. I actually have had people write me and been like, you know, why do things for individuals that you do not know when you seem to need help around your own home? Okay. And then they went on, they proceeded to say, though, if I'm that so apt to want to give my money away, that they could really use some because they're in a hard time at the moment. Like, what? Oh yeah. The stuff I get, believe me, could fill up shows worth if we went over it all. And there have been times I've brought things out public, and apparently individuals didn't expect me to, because they wrote another letter afterwards and even said that they were kind of shocked that I was talking about things. I'm like, I don't understand that one, because as everybody knows, I'm very open. If you're going to be a dick, I'm going to call you out in public. Almost at the end of taking a beating from Ethan McSell. To my haters, pride before the fall. Oh, absolutely, Scott. You know, oh. The funny part is, what I truly love, and I know 100% that quite a few of the individuals who do write me and just spew hatred over myself, my cannabis use, and my cannabis activism are actually cannabis users themselves. 100%. I know that for a fact. Yeah, the reason that these people are so freaking pissed off is because, quite frankly, I'm not sharing my cannabis with them. Yes. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I know these people smoke pot daily, and yet will rail on me for my cannabis use. Yeah, go figure. Shine before the fall, Ethan McSell. Here's Thor's Hammer. Basically. Oh yeah, no. Hypocrisy runs rampant in the ones around me. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Always has. How's the audio and video coming across? Everything okay here, Facebook and YouTube? Last thing I want is to have changed things around and have it more visually appealing, but, less of a clear broadcast. Thor's Hammer. Here's Driven to Madness. Continuing with our rock theme for today. Scott, it's right there. It's right there, buddy. It's literally, it's just here. I really didn't get rid of it on you. Nicey nuggy. Look at that. No, change is a good thing. Look at that frostiness. Oh yes, no, we absolutely need grow rights. 100%, I agree. Again, so many states that have grow rights show that both the programs, the medicalized program, recreational sales can go hand in hand along with individuals who wish to grow, and no one's losing money. No one at all is losing money. Speaking of money, have individuals heard? Las Vegas actually came out and announced they did $1 million in combined sales of cannabis in only 24 hours. But Connecticut thinks we're going to lose money. $1 million in 24 hours. You know, quite frankly, when I hear certain individuals, higher up individuals, make the claim that Connecticut will lose money, I am insulted for others in the House, other representatives, and other people that have been doing their job properly, doing their due diligence, doing their research, and who know, versus the others who are just trying to spout and continue to spread rhetoric. Yes, I actually just shared the article today. The Las Vegas article. $1 million in combined sales in 24 hours. I have to say, like, the overall vibe and feel of this tune, to me, has a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan behind it. Like, it really does. I mean, no one's ever going to get Stevie's sound at all. At all. To this day, there's still many a musician across the country very frustrated because they cannot get it. And they shouldn't, you know? I mean, that was his. Get your own sound. Be unique. You know, pay homage to your favorite guitar players, of course, and your favorite bands, but be yourself, like this cat. And that was Heavyweight, by the way. Here's Start Your Engines. Ethan Mixell. Start your engines. Here is By the Sword. Let's see. What say you, my friend? By the way, I have not forgotten about something that we discussed on the broadcast, which was doing a Bean Boozled show. That is going to be coming up pretty soon. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. I mean, all of us are going to get it, of course. That one's just an inevitability. You're going to see someone's face contort as they just eat the nastiest tasting jelly bean there is. But it's in all good fun. By the Sword, Ethan Mixell. Here's Collision. And then I'm going to roll over to a different genre and we'll check out some other stuff with that. Man, this sun's really deceiving. It's nice and bright out there, so it looks like it's going to be a nice warm day. According to the thermometer out in my driveway, it's only like 40, maybe 40, 42. Good morning, Cynthia. How are you? What's the good word? What is happening? How are things up on the mountain? 48 in Windsor, huh? Ooh, it's a heat wave. Nice, Scott. No coat in the garage today. Awesome that it's sunny. Yeah. Well, that was one. I had to excuse myself before you came in. Well, yeah, again, gotta pay them bills, man. Them people are pesky as hell. I toss these individuals money, and then 30 days later, they're just wanting more. They're like feral dogs. But before you came in, I ended up having to excuse myself and hanging up the blanket already. Because since I moved things around in here, and I took myself from facing that direction and moved everything over, I am now in direct line with the sun as it starts to come up. So it was like this little part started to come through the window over here, and it was beaming right in my face. It wasn't anywhere else. It was coming straight down and catching me in the face. I tried sitting back, doing that kind of move thing with it, but like, just, nah. Nope. Oh, I know the sun's good for me. Absolutely. I like the sun. I just don't like it hitting me square between the eyes when I'm trying to read. Let me go over with some alternative and punk. I could do the sunglasses thing, but to me, it seems a little rude that I'd be sitting here enjoying a conversation with you all with these sunglasses on. I tried it before and I didn't feel right. I mean, if I'm outside, sunglasses, sure. I don't know. I'm a strange individual. Here in the alternative and punk category, Humma Humma with It's All Happening. Hey Mark, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining us in Facebook Land today. Good to see you as always. Cheers, my friend. How are things over in Paris today? Yes, my friends, we are joined by a good friend of mine, fellow Urbexer actually, who's over in Paris. How are you, buddy? What is the good word for today? Snow, huh? Wow. No, if you were to look out my window right now here, it's cold, huh? Well, we're only like 40, 42 degrees right now. But if you were to look out my window right here, it looks like it's nice and sunny and beautiful, and you want to run outside and enjoy it. But yeah, 42 degrees, not bad. That's awesome though. That is awesome. Heck, I would be out there grabbing the photo opportunities of a lifetime, having that beautiful snow out in areas where you know you're not going to see it again for a long time. It has to look amazing. Yes, that's awesome, right? Exactly, Rachel. Exactly. Like snow in Paris. Capture that. Awesome, awesome. I kind of figured that. I kind of figured you were not going to let that opportunity go. And here's another one in the alternative and punk category. Here's You Can't Fail from Density and Time. This is a brand new track, by the way. It's only between you and I, my friend. Right? Yeah, that's a good question, Rachel. How has everybody reacted to the snow in Paris? I mean, I would think people aren't used to it, so like driving and everything, okay. All right, my friend. Well, thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it. It's always nice to chat. You have yourself a good one. No plows. There you go. I would bet. I would bet. Well, cheers to you, my friend. Again, thank you for jumping in over there in Paris. I appreciate it. There you go. Awesome, awesome. All right, my friend, you take care. You stay safe over there. Good afternoon. All right. We are coming up towards the end of the track from Density and Time called You Can't Fail. There's a brand new track on its new label right next to it. After this, I'm going to throw on a little something from J.R. Tundra. Again, in the alternative and punk category. This is called Black Highway. Enjoy. And if you do, check them out. Right here on YouTube. They're all available. It's possible. It's quite possible. I heard so many stating that this winter was going to be the big winter, the big winter, because the others, we've had good winters, we've had good amounts of snow, but nothing like hardcore, major, heavy, blanket shutdown. Like, you know, we got it. That one major storm. Again, I remember being a child growing up around here, and the snow in the wintertime was just absolutely nuts to the adults, but great to us kids. All right. J.R. Tundra with Black Highway. Here's a tune from Bruno E. Manchester Dream. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Thanks for joining us over there in YouTube land. Nice to see you as always. What is the good word for today? Sorry to hear about the kidney stones. I know they're absolutely no fun to deal with in any way, shape, or form. So, I definitely hope you get relief. For sure. For sure. Alright, that was Manchester Dream from Bruno E. Let's do a track from Everett Almond, Catch Away. Oh. I'm thinking it's dab time. Cheers all. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Well, I definitely hope it clears soon for you. Excuse me. Catch Away from Everett Almond. Okay, here is a new track. It's called Scuba Dive. Excuse me, Scuba Drive in the alternative punk / bright category. Let's see how close they are on this one. Excuse me. Interesting. 22 minutes ago, the official Led Zeppelin page put up Led Zeppelin will release a limited edition 7-inch single featuring 2 previously unheard mixes produced by Jimmy Page. The quote, Sunset Sound mix of rock and roll and the Olympic studio mix of Friends. Available to own April 21st exclusively at independent music retailers, they say. Awesome. Awesome. Anything Led Zeppelin, I am always for. Oh, pardon me, but that had to come up. I felt that sucker on the way. Here's Silent Partner with Mob Battle. Wow. Good morning, Massive. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. What is the good word, my friend? myself up another bowl of Girl Scout cookies. It's just so tasty. It's I mean, granted, in some cultures, you know, burps and belches like that are actually a show and sign of respect, especially after a meal. Oh, nice. There you go. Good choice. Good choice. That's absolutely true. Hello, Rachel. How are you? Thanks for joining us back over there. And yes, it is absolutely true that even like laying back and ripping one is another sign of respect during or after a meal. Well, not during, but after the meal. They at least wait until they're done. Well, it does. It does. What's the good word? Everything's good today. Smoking on some Girl Scout cookies, enjoying that bud. Having some great concentrates today. Knock on wood, so far, everything's been good on my end. Stomach's working with me today, and everything's back on track as normal. Wow, dog. I am feeling better. I am. Absolutely. You know, 100% comparable. This is like 70s gunfighter. They call it Hallows Beach, but it really doesn't have a surf vibe to me. This is more Western. You know, country Western, spaghetti Western, but Western. You know? There we go. Hallows Beach, in the alternative and punk. Alright, here's Pilots of Stone from Audionautics. They usually have good tunes. Let's see what we got here today. Yes, Gunsmoke. Exactly. Yeah, it did. That did not sound. Well, this is the band is called Audionautics. The song is Pilots of Stone. I think isn't it Pilots of the Stone Age? Isn't that a band? I believe. No, that's Queens of the Stone Age. But what is the other one now? Well, if honestly, if it's stuff that I don't know, I kind of research it from a lot of different places as really not just one particular site. Even Leafly and others always carry the same things. Yes, Stone Temple Pilots. Hey Dominic, how are you, buddy? I'm doing good today. Thank you very much. How are you? Nice of you to join us. Again, that was Pilots of Stone from Audionautics. That was in the alternative and punk/dark category. Let's go with Albus. This is Lucky Shot in the alternative and punk/angry category. Now, OMC. If you actually go to my webpage, ConnecticutMedicalMarijuanaCritic.com, and you check out my strain listing for stuff here available in Connecticut in our program, you'll notice what I've been doing is I'm going in and I'm adding links to the strain information, the street name, as well as what comprises that particular, type. And you can either click on it as a whole, or you can click on each individual thing. Like you can click on the name of the strain to open up, say, Leafly's page with information, or one of my other websites that I go to. Then it breaks down. It's this strain crossed with this strain, so you can actually click on that strain and then click on that. I'm always trying to make it easy to access the information and keep it, minimal. That's why my strain listing is done the way it is. And it's A to Z, so individuals can go in and just hopefully find what they want, reference it quick, and go click. Thank you, thank you. It's a constant work in progress. Definitely doing, that type of a listing because of the way Connecticut adds things and even changes what comprises a particular strain. Like you will notice on my list that it's, for example, blueberry. Its strain is comprised of a sativa and an indica. Then you'll see next to that either used to be known as, also known as, and then having what Connecticut used to call it, or what they used to use. So like literally we've come up with our own strains that were specific to Connecticut, that individuals could only access from Connecticut. I know some people did not realize that. I know everybody thought, well, all of this stuff is available everywhere. Well, no, couple of these strains literally started right here in Connecticut. All right, that was Lucky Shot from Albus in the alternative punk and angry category. I'm going to do one more from the alternative punk and angry, and then I'm going to go over to some reggae for a little bit. This is Your Voice is American from Letterbox. It's actually a tune I've never heard before. I understand. I believe me, I do. I know it's frustrating. Again, some individuals, and this is why I told you straight up, quite frankly, there are individuals who have had to wait 30 days, 40 days, just for the temporary to come in. Excuse me. Again, alternative and punk, I concur. Angry, No. These people do not know what angry punk is. I mean, angry and punk is just this. These people don't understand. Oh no, the state does not wait 30 days to tell you you're fired. Absolutely not. No, but again, and not making excuses. Everybody knows I will not do this for anybody. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. People do have to understand, though, right now, the DCP is running on a smaller framework of individuals doing things than it had, say, a year ago. Due to cutbacks in the state, thanks to Malloy. So, you have all of these people, you know, in our program. I'm looking up the number right now. Here we go. Okay, we have 24,065 patients currently in this program, being overseen by basically a handful of individuals who are having to deal with brand new signups, who are having to do with renewals, who are having to deal with adding conditions and doing other things. So, yeah. Your Voice is American. That was from Letterbox. Now, let's go over to reggae. And of course, the first tune I got to play out of reggae is going to be Rise Up from Diamond Ortiz. There you go, Dominic. All right, OMC, you have yourself a good day. Thanks for jumping in really quick. It's always nice chatting with you. You have yourself a nice one, man. Peace. Welcome back. All right, there's a truck going uphill. Yet for some reason he feels the need to have his Jake brake on. He just likes to hear that brrrr. Right? You rock, buddy. Do I feel like a cup of coffee? I kind of feel like a cup of coffee. Where I had like a panic attack or anxiety due to cannabis? Sure. Back when I first started smoking, I clearly can remember this one. I had smoked, you know, I was hanging out with some friends. We were doing our thing. We all split. I had stopped in the store that used to be down local to my my home in my town. New subscriber. Awesome. Thank you very much. Welcome to the wacky world that is the Connecticut Medical Marijuana Free. And I went into the store. It was a grocery store, so they had public restrooms. I was in the back, and they had the old-time ceiling fans, the ones that used to make that hum when they ran. Well, that hum, for some reason, I mean, obviously it was just me, but that hum started like vibrating in the room. So I like really kind of started like to, you know, I'm looking around like not realizing, of course, all of this is just happening in my own head. I locked myself in one of the stalls, lifted my feet up off the floor. I remember literally just sitting there, just like hoping that whatever was happening was going to go away, you know, not knowing what the fuck was happening. I mean, shit, at the time, I can kind of remember even thinking, am I going to be abducted by aliens? Is like, you know, the hum sound is something that a lot of abductees talk about. Yeah, almost like an acid trip, except I've, knock on wood, I've never had a bad trip. But yeah, it started to go down after a while, and well, here I am talking about it. That was Rise Up from Diamond Ortiz. Next track from the Jingle Punks, Pumpin' Irie. Y2K? In 2000? No. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I'm talking back when I was like teenager. Oh. You know, I actually remember when I was younger, right? I remember back to when I was younger, back even in grammar school, having the local police officers come around to our school because there was a point in time where for some reason individuals thought it was funny to lace cannabis with PCP, so they would always talk about it and try and, you know, warn us of the dangers and downfall, you know, of doing drugs. Individuals giving you laced drugs, you know? Like, it was one of the things I always thought too. The way they made it sound back then was like literally there were just people standing on the street corners passing out free pot. I mean, I kind of got a little disappointed when I would walk around and not see individuals standing there going, "Hey kid, do you want to get high?" But yeah, the big cases that they used to bring into the class, into the auditorium, you know, the assembly, they'd point at and talk about all the different drugs. Yep. And of course, that stopped because I also remember reading stories and hearing about how some of those cases disappeared. And at the time, those had true, like, you know, what the drug was, what it said it was, is what it was in there. So, yeah, somebody got the idea to take that thing. Oh, I smoked that with my friends. Oh. See, that's not cool. I mean, yeah, I understand why you quoted Friends on that one. Because, yeah, no, you don't do that to somebody. Not at all. I mean, shit. Even when I'm kicking back and hanging out with individuals, everybody knows if I'm just, like, twisting a joint and throwing some hash in there. You know, because I talk about it. And, you know, I'll even show it off as I'm rolling the joint. Again, I talked about the story with me getting lost in the woods across the street from my parents' house. Yeah. Spent 3.5 days due to acid out in them woods. Came out looking like crap because part of those woods is a swamp. Exactly. We have that luxury now that we can walk into a store and just be like, okay, I'd like this. Ooh, I'll take some of that. Or what do you know, asking people now, what do you recommend for, and then telling them your ailments or your conditions. Now it was Out for Blood. Here is John DeLay and 41 Players with Bark. I need to go grab a power cord. If you'll all excuse me real quick. There we go. For when I need that. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, jeez. Wow. Thought he was Satan. Here's Duddy from Vibe Tracks. Continuing with the reggae. Yeah, again, I've not had bad trips. I have been lucky in that regard, you know. Um, I don't know. I didn't think it was bad being out in the woods. It actually was very interesting to me. Definitely getting back to nature the way I did was something everybody needs once in a while, quite frankly. Even just hanging out in the woods in the summertime, you know, just kind of kicking back and relaxing with nature. Oh yeah, it's a nice natural recharge. Alright, Batman, Monster and School. That was Duddy from Vibe Tracks and the Reggae Happy. That's one more from reggae, and then I'm going to go and we'll jump on something from another one of the genres we have available. There's Reggae Funky. This is from Silent Partner with Come On In. Wow. Well, at least you went back to class. Silent Partners, come on in. Let's see. Let's do some jazz and blues. There's Chris Hoggins, Sunshine Samba. Yeah, let's go ahead, no problem with. Right? Yeah, again, it's amazing what people will say is, that's bad when it comes to cannabis. Absolutely. Hypocrisy runs rampant. However, we are no longer the minority. Cannabis smokers are the majority. So, though that part of the days are past. Excuse me. New subscriber. Fantastic. Thank you, and welcome to the world that is Connecticut Medical Marijuana Critic. All things cannabis. Main functionality is cannabis and things here in Connecticut. However, I do discuss and we talk about pretty much anything and everything cannabis around the world. As what goes on in other states does directly correlate to what happens in another state, even though a lot of people don't realize that. I mean, it is a giant ball that has rolled, been rolling, has started knocking down the dominoes, and luckily, the domino is the old cannabis line of thinking, and we're getting out to more and more people in the proper ways. All right, Sunshine Samba. Let's do this is Biggie from Albus, Jazz and Blues Funky. And for those who are paying attention and who have been following along, tomorrow I am going to announce the first in the people who will start to come down to WPLR and hang out in the studio with me in the Peanut Gallery during the broadcast of one of the Night Show live events. So when I contact you and I give you your date, it's going to start next week. We'll start it right off with fresh next Monday, with Monday's show, and it will be, at first it'll be just we'll do like maybe 2 shows during that week where I'll have guests in the Peanut Gallery, and then we continue to go from there as it grows. So continue to write me, send me a message. If you wish to be a part of the Peanut Gallery, if you want to come down and be in the live broadcast, sit off to the side with me. We get to sit back and watch everything unfold in front of us. We get to interact and talk with everybody the way I do. And, it really is a whole bunch of fun. So send a message to me. Just simply saying, I want to be in the Peanut Gallery. There, you're entered. Here is Text Me Records. Where am I? Well, if you do what I said, part of the Peanut Gallery. Awesome. Fantastic. Glad to hear that, Dominic. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. It's always nice to see you. What is the good word today, my friend? Long time no chat. I'd say long time no see, but, you know, you're the one who's seeing me, so, you know. What is happening over in your neck of the woods? That was Where Am I? From Text Me Records. Here's a little blues infusion in the jazz and blues bright category. Oh, okay. I'm thinking I heard something here. Did somebody say the word gab? I think I heard gab. Somebody said gab. And in just a minute, I'm actually going to read through the 20 genres of music that I have available. And if you hear one of them and you want to listen to it, just shout it out, and I'll grab some songs out of there. Cheers, all. Oh, that's nice. Blues infusion in the jazz and blues category. Speaking, we have alternative and punk, ambient, children's for the people who want it, cinematic, country and folk, dance and electronic, hip hop and rap, holiday, jazz and blues, again, this is where I'm at, pop, R&B and soul, reggae, and then rock. Here's Kevin MacLeod in Matt's Blues. And don't forget, you can check out all these artists right here in YouTube, as well as on their websites direct. That's all good, Dominic. And hey, come on, you got to admit, it's fun to keep people guessing, to keep you on your toes. Overall, I mean, you know, it was an enjoyable night. It was fun talking with you. Just built a house recently. Very nice, very nice. Jazz and blues? Sure. Funky? I don't know. I don't know why they call it that. I don't know why. Max Blues from Kevin MacLeod. Let us go over to a little, let's see. Jimmy Fontanez, Meteorite Productions. Salgrade. Like a samba. There we go. One of my dogs is having a parent. I hope it's a good dream. His tail is wagging. It's okay, Sandra. Salgrade. Jimmy Fontanez, Meteorite Productions. Let's do Caramel Shades from Silent Partner. Good morning, Michael. How are you? Thanks for joining us today. As always, it's nice to see you. Cheers. Silent Partners, Caramel Shades. Okay, here is MK2 with The Big Score. What is the good word for today? This is something there. A little bit of light in here, at least. Maybe. Or is it going to give me a glare? I don't know. It's a little brighter in here. I don't know. How is that? Is it too bright? How's the camera look for everybody? Hey, buddy. That was The Big Score from MK2 in Jazz and Blues Funky. Let's see. Sing, Swing, Bada Bing. Doug Maxwell Meteorite Productions. Kinda washed? Okay, yeah, I could fix that. I was afraid of that, but I figured I'd try. There we go. How's that? Better? Okay. Sing, Swing, Bada Bing. Doug Maxwell Meteorite Productions. Okay, I'm going to go one more tune from Jazz and Blues Funky category. This is from Kevin MacLeod. It's called Back Vibes Clean, rolling at 5. And then we'll jump over to another category. I believe this is the one. I may have played this tune or another tune from them, which it kind of to me has the feel and vibe of Dave Brubeck to it. Hmm. A friend of mine just put up a post. Apparently, they have some at least one available, but they say tickets. Anybody looking for Hatebreed tickets? Cheers. Furry children. This is very subdued, boy. I thought it was going to be a little more than it was. Not a bad tune, not a bad track, but it's a lot more mellower than I was expecting. Backed vibes, clean, rolling at five. Kevin McLeod. Now, here's a new, well, I've played it once or twice now, but it still has its label new next to it. It's called Psychedelicacy from Doug Maxwell. So what's up, Facebook land? You guys got really quiet out there. What are you doing? Psychedelicacy from Doug Maxwell. That was in the R&B and soul / funky category. Here's Text Me Records / Grand Banks collaboration. R&B soul and bright category. This is Life is Tough, and it's a brand new track. Hey Pete, how are you? Thanks for joining us over there in Facebook land. Nice to see you as always. I did actually. What is the good word today, Pete? How are things over in your neck of the woods? What is happening over there in Facebook land?